Yeah, go back to high school. Battling out. He's from Southern California. He was always a talent. I always had a great relationship with him. And every single year he got better. He didn't go to a big time college. But he made himself a household name.
How did you feel about game one, DeMar, in terms of the shots you got and the places you got on the floor and how repeatable that performance is in a good way or bad way?
Um, felt a couple shots was rushed. I didn't feel like me nor Cal was in rhythm like we normally be. Could be from not playing a couple days, whatever it may be. But we felt good of knowing that a lot of my shots was in the paint, and Cal would 1 for 6 from three. Well, I know for sure that definitely wouldn't happen again, and a lot of easy shots that I miss. I know I won't miss again. But with that said, we understand. We gonna take better shot selections. Next go around from watching the game. I think he watched the game twice. I watched the game a couple times, and this morning, and just seeing ways we could get each other involved better and easier, and not just us, helping everybody else out at the same time.
DeMar, both Kyle and Corey mentioned it's just basketball. You have to get back to
Yeah.
basketball. You feel there were times where maybe you guys put too much pressure on yourselves for this first round?
No, I don't think we have this time around. I think the outside people have, and I just been telling all the guys, it's all about us, all about the guys in this jersey, the coaches. It's one game. We understand what we got to do. We played terrible and still had a chance. We gave up 19, 20 turnovers, missed 12 free throws. We still had a chance. It's a game. We got another opportunity on our home floor to, even it out. It wasn't like we was, gonna go out there and sweep them. This is a tough team over there. Now it's our turn and bounce back Monday.
Mark, you guys have prided yourself all year on being able to bounce back and overcome adversity. What was the difference this year between teams in previous years that maybe had more trouble avoiding those 2 or 3 game losing streaks that you guys seem to avoid this year?
I think it come with the experience and understanding. We really try to figure out ways we could be better if we come off a tough game or if we come off a bad shoot night. If it's individual, if it's team wise, we really lock in and understanding, the things that we did wrong and not do them again. That was one thing we really try to pride ourselves on, and being, if we want to be a good team, we really have to make that adjustment quick. Whether if it was a back to back, if we had a day in between games, we really had to hone in and understand, how to switch it around quick.
You mentioned this before that the team a lot of the times is at their best when they feel their back is against the wall, and coaches mentioned it as well. Why do you feel that is?
I mean, you fighting for your life. If you was drowning in the water, you gonna figure out something to hold on to or float on, right? So you kind of have that natural instinct. When you're a competitor, and that's the beauty of the game is when things get rough, you kind of find enjoyment in it and trying to overcome it. That's the great thing about basketball.
One thing Kyle says he stayed off social media last night. Did you?
Yeah, I erased my Instagram, my Twitter, uh, my Bleacher Report, all that. I just don't want to accidentally click on it or anything. But it's nothing to where it be a distraction, and more so it's just like none of that matters now. We have everybody on the social network who think they're a reporter or analyst, and sometimes you just don't want to see it.
When you looked at the film and you watched, was there anything that you've seen in previous playoff years against Washington or Brooklyn in terms of how they defended you and how you reacted?
No, I think last two playoff series, each team defended me and Cal totally different. Like I said, it's more it's not really the double team or trying to get the ball out your hands. That's where we understand we could get to our spot and get our shots off. As long as we execute the right way. It's definitely different than the last couple series.
You mentioned you look for the enjoyment when adversity comes. Like, do you see something fun about being able to, be doubted now and then prove those people wrong?
I mean,
Here we go again.
Man, I've been doubted ever since I've been in the league. You know, it's nothing new for me. I don't mind it, at all. Because at the end of the day, when you overcome it, it's a better feeling to be able to, throw the smack back in somebody's face who doubted you. And by doing that, by doing what what you work so hard for, and that's when you go out there on the basketball court. Like I said, it's one game. We haven't went nowhere. They haven't went nowhere. Tomorrow night we redeem ourselves and, hey, be more smiles or something going on.
Kyle was talking about how tiring it is for you to have to guard Paul and still carry the offensive load. And he said maybe you looked a little tired. Did you feel it at all yesterday?
Not necessarily tired, but more so, you try to put all your energy on both ends. Something's going to give. You just try to figure out a way in doing it. If I take it, take them half a quarter each quarter, or wait till the fourth quarter, take them the whole fourth quarter. But you got to figure out ways to balance it out. And that's the whole approach, mentally that I'm gonna take for the next game.
How important is game two, DeMar?
It's definitely important, especially on a home court of understanding, tie this thing back up. We understand how well we play on the road, and being able to go on their court and, make it back a home series for us. That's what it's all about.
Do you feel like you got regular season calls in that game where the officials were a factor?
I don't know. I really didn't pay too much attention to it, or was, looking for fouls or trying to, I was trying to be aggressive, but I wasn't, searching for fouls. I was just out there being aggressive. If it came, it came. If it didn't, it didn't.
DeMar, you used the analogy a minute ago about how you react in a situation where you're drowning. How close is this team to? Are you anywhere close to that?
No, we're in a puddle right now. Little puddle. Got some new shoes on. They got a little wet. That's all.